Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a how to strengthen your intuition video, okay? So this is for anybody who watches this at any time, from anywhere, actually, from anywhere, alright, who watches this video. Now, my aim with this videos, okay, is to give you food for thought or a whole new perspective you've never thought of before, alright? Now, the way I work for how to strengthen your intuition videos is that what happens is that I get an intuitive nudge, I write it down and I let it like percolate in my mind, and that's how I generally talk about it. It's mainly through intuitive nudges for these ones at least. Then now we all have an intuition and it is crucial that we learn how to use it. So check out the video I post on today on Monday for that, okay? Because if I say something that doesn't resonate with you, don't listen to what I say, go and search for yourself. But if it resonates, great, that is perfect. A reminder, a reading is like a snapshot of a possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like a reading, then you need to change what you're doing, okay? i.e. change the reader or something along those lines. So if you don't like the ending of a reading, don't fret, alright? There is at all times an endless amount of possibilities from which to choose from. So all you need to do is decide what you want and work your way to create that. Now that sounds simple. It's not necessarily going to be as easy, but it is pretty simple. So just so you know. Now, with that being said, let's get into the content of the day, right? Okay, now, one of the main points is that your intuitive nudges and your dreams will tell you a lot you need to know about what is coming towards you. Now, for that, you can watch some Mark Houghton. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, or Esther Hicks. It's not something new. It's out there in the internet verse. On YouTube, there are tons of videos about this. I will share some things about the law of attraction and videos that Mark did, videos that Esther Hicks does, and all those things. So basically, all right, you need to listen to your subconscious, and the main thing I want you to pick up, yes, I do readings, okay, I help people see into their future, but with all that said, okay, if something doesn't resonate with you, something that I say does not resonate with you, don't listen to what I'm saying. Listen to your intuition, because that is key. That is why at the beginning of every single reading I say we all have an intuition and it's key that we learn how to use it. So check out the video I post on Monday for that, okay? Because what I say is going to be second-hand information, and you don't want second-hand information. What you want is first-hand information. Better yet, not better yet, but what I mean by that is you want information from your subconscious. Now, information from your subconscious can be in the sense of out of nowhere you'll get an idea and you're like, oh, that's awesome, or you get a thought, or you just know something, you don't know how, but you just do. That is your essence, your higher self telling you something. Now those nudges, those things that you follow are more true than what I'm gonna say. And that is why I make these videos on Monday, okay? Now, so when your subconscious tells you something, it's basically because it's telling you that it's on its way. It's coming. When you see a dream of what you want, okay, that just means that it is coming. It is on its way. And, one moment. I'm just going to write this down before I forget. Esther Hicks. Alright. So, it's just a sign that it's coming. For example, I had a dream Okay, one day, oh no, actually, it was a vision. I all of a sudden had a vision. Okay, and I had a vision that my sister was going to become very happy. Well, the vision was an interesting vision. I had to decipher it a little bit because in my vision, I saw my sister in a casket. But she had a smile on her face in the casket. Right? So, what that actually meant, after deciphering it, meant that something was coming to an end and it was going to make her happy. That is what that vision ultimately meant. It was, you see, so when you see visions, basically what I'm trying to say is that your intuition is telling you something. And I saw a dream. I saw a dream of me with one of my dreams come true. And I was extremely happy having seen that dream. Now, usually when you see a dream or a vision, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come true the next day or the same day. Okay? It might just be that there's no possible logical way that what you are seeing is going to become into a reality. Because for I don't know what reason, right? But what your dream is letting you in on is that it'll definitely come to pass. Basically, if you continue, like I've said on multiple occasions on these videos, I don't know if you've seen any of them, generally I say this when I get a card that's pointing towards the right, because a card pointing towards the right, to me, means that it's going to happen in the future, or it's happening really fast. Now, I also say, I don't know how deep a future, but it's definitely happening soon, at some point. Okay? But if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is going to definitely come to pass, is what I'm getting when I get a card pointing towards the right. Now, also, the other thing that comes with that is that you have to continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. Meaning, you can't do it on some days and then be like, no, I don't feel like it, and then divert back to what you're doing, what you were doing before, and then divert back and forth, because that, if you listen to enough law of attraction videos, if you listen to enough Esther Hicks videos, or if you listen enough to Mark Houghton videos, okay, you'll know that you have to be consistent in what you're doing. And I'm going to take an example from my book, okay? When I've said this multiple times, I was hit by a car at age 19. And it was a big accident. I know I didn't look it, okay? My face was saved by my angel. Yes, my angel was protecting my face, because I think there was a need for my face to be intact. In any case, so yes, so I was hit by a car, and I had a lot of stuff to overcome in order to be where I am today. All right, I had my brain got smushed a lot. I got a gigantic TBI. TBI is a bruise on your brain. That's when your brain gets smashed, like you hit your head and you smash, your brain gets smushed to your skull, on your skull, or what have you. In any case, that gave me a lot of cognitive issues that I had to work with. Then I had a lot of broken bones. I still cannot run. It's hard for me. Muscular, talking from a muscular synchronization of my muscles. The message doesn't go from my brain to my muscles in time, so something contracts faster than it detracts. Anyway, the mechanics of my body don't work as well, is what I'm trying to say. Then I had a lot of social things I need to work through that not only were new, but some of which had been from my younger years, issues that I had to work with throughout all my life. Okay, I've always had a difficulty in social interactions and some of those things. And I also was impulsive, which was partly due to my TBI. Well, it was all due to my TBI, because it's one of the things that happens to many of us when we get bruises on our brains that big or just small. But anyway, any bruise on your brain can completely alter your personality, or completely alter one sliver of your personality, and that might make the difference. People might not recognize you anymore. And if you have a TBI of my size, which is, because there are four sizes, and the span 1 is very mild, and 4 is like 4 and 3 and 4 are like no man's land, which means basically they don't know what the hell is going to happen. You could walk out of the hospital, or you could be completely vegetable for the rest of your life. That is what I was in. I'm a level 3 TBI, so what I'm doing now, like, not to toot my own horn, but it's like, whoa, I can't believe. Like, it was very surprising to most people. Though you have to remember that the reason why I'm here today is because I had a goal. I had given myself the day I woke up from my coma. My induced coma, I have to say. Alright? Which was, I'm going to get better from this in 5 years. 5 years time. It didn't take me 5 years. And one of the other things is that when you have a dream, you can't just if it doesn't happen quickly, you can't okay, it won't happen anymore. You can't stop working towards it. For example, my dream, I gave myself, my objective was to get better from my accident in 5 years' time, which is insane of a time lapse, because I was really I had a lot of working to do on myself. But what I'm trying to say is that, so I gave myself 5 years, and I got to the 5-year mark after my accident, and I was like, well, I'm not where I want to be. And I think I was like depressive for like a week, but then you know what I did? I was like, okay, nothing will happen if I continue being all depressive and stuff. So let's pick ourselves up, let's dust ourselves off, and let's move forward, shall we? And that's what I did. And for the next, you can say 6 years, because right now I'm at 12. Well, I had my accident at 19. I'm now 31. 19, 31. Like, this is 12 years we're talking about. So, at around 11 years, so 6 years after my initial date, time limit, I really got confirmation that I had gotten like over my accident, entre guillemets, as they say in French, like in brackets, because I still had some little issues. I'm not perfect, I'm not like 100%, but I'm like a 95%, like very good, right? And so basically what that means is that you can't put a time limit on things. You can try, but you can't really be like, you can't beat yourself on the head if you don't get to that objective right off the bat, okay? Then you have to be lenient, and you have to like the process, because these things happen, right? the journey is better than just the end goal, which is something that you'll learn with Esther Hicks a lot. It's the journey. It's the fun that you have along the way to your objective. Because if you had your objective right then and there, okay, it wouldn't be as fun. But if you went along the ride of getting to the objective and you had fun along the way, then you'd love it. Is basically what she gets at. All right. So, don't be deterred by the fact that these are not coming in quick enough. It just means that there's little things that you need to do, and just have fun along the way. Have fun. If we continue, have fun. We are here to learn lessons and to enjoy ourselves, right? So have fun with it, and you'll see how things will start getting better. All right? So, my gorgeous collective, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation on how to strengthen your intuition, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous collective, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!